Well, top of the afternoon to everyone. I'm Bill Hampton, along with Terry McVeigh. Be our sidekick today in this first game. Our producer is Rick DePriest. Our cameraman is Brandon Horton. Today's first game is the semifinals of the consolation bracket. Will pit the host Bloomfield Wildcats with a record of 6-2 against the Van Buren Bulldogs, a record of 6-3. Terry, could shape up to be a good ball game.
I think it's going to be a good game. Of course, Bloomfield lost in the first round. It was an upset by Saxony. Then they came back yesterday and soundly defeated Malden. Bloomfield's a very solid club with a couple of good players back from their good team of last year. Van Buren, Bloomfield's going to have to watch Van Buren's guards. They're Betts and Duncan, Zane Betts and Michael Duncan, they're leading scorers in this tournament and for the season. Their only other scorer in double figures will be Rector. But they're both pretty well balanced teams, and Van Buren always plays well here, and this is Bloomfield's home court. I think it's going to be a very competitive game.
Well, you're talking about the Bloomfield Wildcats and their defense, how they're going to have to shut down those guards. I tell you what, Van Buren's going to have their hands full with Seth Hill. Also, a young man that's come in, played some real good games, and started yesterday, will be starting today, is Aaron Henson, a 5'10 junior, wears number 25. Henson likes to take the ball on the wing, drive into the lane, either dish it off or shoot that 12-foot jump shot. He's deadly with it. Terry shaking his head.
I agree. It's hard. It's kind of hard to hear you right now. They got the music cranked to get the crowd that's here. They're getting the crowd pumped up.
Well, they probably hear it down at South Pim right now. They're waking everybody up down there.
Well, they're doing a good job of it.
Real quick, I know Terry is aggravated this morning at the loss of the Missouri Tigers to Iowa. Quarterback threw a ill-advised pass, they said, and young man intercepted from Iowa, ran it back 72 yards for the win. But great season for the Tigers, 10-3.
But it was a disappointing loss last night. Had the game in hand. Ill-advised pass by Gabbard, who had one of the best games he's ever had.
Yes.
He had the interception at the end of the first half, which was on a tip ball. But then the last ball was a very ill-advised.
It should have been caught, they said. I was listening on the radio going home. Said it was in his hands, should have caught it.
Then had a controversial call on the fourth down with Missouri on from a guy who was sitting there wearing black and gold. It sure looked like T.J. Moe caught the ball.
We're ready for the starting lineups. We're going to have the national anthem. We'll be right back with those starting lineups for you. Young man has a very beautiful tenor voice. Bloomfield will be in purple. They'll be introduced first. Dustin Hicks, the head coach. Jason Carnes, the assistant. Number 24, a 6'1 senior, Seth Hill. Number 25, a 5'10 junior, Aaron Henson. Number 33, a 6'2 senior, Dylan Bader. Number 41, a 6'3 junior, Andrew Vandiver. And number 50, a 6'1 senior, Mitchell Skaggs. That's Hill, Henson, Bader it is, Vandiver, and Skaggs. Now for the Van Buren Bulldogs, head coach Dusty Weiskopf, assistant J.C. Hoagland. Number 3, a 5'7 senior, he can shoot it, folks, Michael Duncan. Number 12, a 5'10 senior, St. Pets, he's also a shooter.
He's the leading scorer for the season for Van Buren.
Number 24, 5'10 senior, Dylan Napier. Number 32, a 6'4 junior, Dalton Hinton. And number 50, a 6'3 junior, Cody Rector. That's Duncan, Betts, Napier, Hinton, and Rector. And those, it seems like Van Buren always comes up with guards.
They always have a couple of good guards. One thing I'm impressed with Van Buren, they traveled well. They brought a good contingent of fans over. They have to drive 90 miles to get here, and it's a noon tip-off, and they've got a good crowd of folks here.
Bader will jump for Bloomfield, hitting for the Bulldogs of Van Buren. Jay Piles throws it up. We're underway. Van Buren will control the tip. The winner of this game plays for the Constellation Championship tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Loser goes home. Bloomfield in a man-to-man. Napier on the wing with it, skips it out front to Duncan. Rector from a shot from the corner will not go. Skaggs with the rebound, gets it to Hill. Hill quickly down the floor, puts it off the glass, will not go, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, gets the bounce, and it goes. The soft rim, as Jim Hall would say.
As Billy Whaley used to say, announcing bowling, the tender touch.
What a touch. Bloomfield now in a 1-3, or in a zone. It looks like a 1-2-2, kicked out of bounds. .704 left in this first quarter. 6 games today, Terry, and 4 tomorrow. And that will be all 26 games of this year's 54th Bloomfield Christmas Tournament.
And just looking at the matchups, I think we're going to have 6 good games today.
Should be D-A-N-D-Y's. We've got a foul. And we'll go against Van Buren. Go against Napier. It's going to be his first.
A little aggressive on a baseline screen.
Bloomfield, if looking at the scoreboard, if you're here, they're even though they're the host team, they're dressed in purple, so they're the visitor. Inside to Skaggs, he put the ball off the back of the backboard out of bounds. And now they're saying that the ball was tipped by Van Buren. It will stay with the Wildcats.
Defender did a good job of holding his ground, just having his arms straight up. Deflected the ball without drawing the foul.
Hill from 3, scores it. Seth Hill has a very good looking shot. A lot of arch on the ball. Young man will be playing college ball somewhere next year. Duncan for 3, will not go. Napier with the rebound, can't get it to go. Out of bounds off Bloomfield. 6:17 left in this opening period. Bloomfield goes with the 2-3 zone on this inbound pass. Hinton out with it, gets it to Duncan for 3, will not go. Rebound tipped around, picked up on the floor by Hill. Hill quickly down the floor, gets it down in the corner to Bader. Bader skips it to Henson. Henson thought about it, pulled it back over to Hill on the wing. Van Buren in a man-to-man defense with 5:50 left in this first quarter. Henson has it. Looks inside for Vanderbilt. Can't find him. Hits Hill out front. Bader looking inside. A good offense and a good defense being played by Van Buren. Good offense movement by the Wildcats. Seth Hill for three. Scores it.
Seth Hill starting out on fire.
Hill 8, Van Buren 0. 1-2-2 half-court trap by the Wildcats. Betts puts up one from 14, scores it. Zane Betts, their leading scorer. Quickly down, trying to hit Bader with it, tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Wildcats.
Good hustle back by Rector to get back in the defense to deflect that ball.
Well, he's a big guy. He got his hands up. And what I liked about the pass by Bloomfield, it wasn't a baseball pass. They had a pass with authority, but not so much that you couldn't handle it if it came to you. Vanderbilt along the baseline, gets it back to Hill. The Bader to Henson. Vanderbilt on the drive. He is going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Looks like the foul's going to be on Rector. He came over to give some weak side help. Got the ball.
Rector's first, team second. Skaggs, a 6'1" senior. This is the first. Second one up, long, rebounded by Rector. How are you feeling today, Terry? I heard you had the sniffles last night.
Oh, well, I've got them. I've still got them, but I feel fine.
Rector for two. His foot was on the line. Cody Rector, a 6'3" junior.
Well, that's something we really haven't seen the first 2 days. Rector coming outside and putting that shot up, but he's got a good-looking shot. Great rotation.
I love to watch him shoot free throws. A soft shot, as I said, the good rotation, good.
Yeah,
that elbow tucked in. Underneath the Bader, he has it blocked by Hinton. He gets the ball back. We're going to have a jump ball. The jump ball will stay with Bloomfield. 8-4 with 4:10 left in the first quarter.
Good hustle by Henson.
They turned that air conditioner on last night when I was down putting the lineups in. And I'll tell you what, I lost my voice. And I'm just trying to get it back today. Foul's going to go against Hinton. I believe it's against Hinton.
It is.
It's his first. Team's third. The line to shoot two will be Mitchell Skaggs. He's 0 for 2 from the line. Scores the first. Well, you listen to Jim Hall talk about free throw shooting, how simple it is. And just as soon as Skaggs let that one go, you knew it was going in, just like this one.
Keeps his elbow in, not a lot of movement with the ball.
It brings the ball up. He doesn't take it over his head and sling it.
Just brings it up, very little movement with the ball, bend the knees, and make the free throw. We're talking about Rector's free throw form.
Duncan inside for two.
You could take a video of that form and teach it. Yep. And use it as a teaching tool.
We talk about Jim Hall a lot. Jim Hall, one of the best basketball coaches as far as instructing goes and knowing how to play the game. He was one of the best. Bader with the shot, he misses. Duncan with the rebound. 3:01 break. Duncan takes coast to coast, will not go. Skaggs with the rebound, gets it to Hill. This game's picked up in quickness. Hill, coast to coast, scores it. What a move by Seth Hill. That was a good.
He saw the opening and accelerated and put it up. Got some contact, but he maintained control of the ball.
That'll wake you up, a move like that. Betts out front for three. Right it down. Oh, I thought it was going in. It hit the wire and be out of bounds. I thought that was going in from here.
You know, you're talking about Coach Hall about being such a great coach. I mean, over 500 victories in high school. One of the things I had the privilege to do on several occasions was to go to basketball games and sit next to Jim Hall and Terry Turlington. And you can get an education.
I can tell you everything everybody was doing wrong, couldn't they?
Well, they could do that.
Hits it inside. Will not go. Bader with a reverse rebound and couldn't get it in.
Yeah, they weren't always the sunshine boys.
Cowart is in for Bloomfield. From the corner, Betts puts it up, will not go. Rebounded by Vandiver. Quickly down the floor to Hinson. He hits Bader. Bader along the baseline is going to be called for steps. It's 2:26 left in this first quarter. The sunshine boys.
But, you know, if you sat there and just listen to them talk about the game, both talking about what was happening on the court with the players and especially with Terry Turlington, with what the officials were doing and, you know, the positioning officials, and it was a really fun to just be sitting there with my ears open.
Hitting with the turnaround shot would not go. Rebounded by Vandiver, and he threw a pass down at the feet of Hill. Goes out of bounds. Unforced turnover by the Bulldogs, or by the Wildcats. Duncan out front will work against the 2-3 zone. Betts down in the corner to Hinton. Back out for a long three to Duncan. Will not go. It's not soccer, guys.
I think he called that, Karam.
Hill's going to go coast to coast again. He scores it.
Caught Van Buren a little bit of sleep. Hill slowed up, and it looked like he was going to pick up and pass out to the wing, but he saw the opening and took it.
Hill with 12 in the quarter. Minute and a half left. Betts at the top of the key. He's being hounded by Hinson. Loses a handle on it, picks it up, gives it to Betts. Or gives it to Duncan. Betts puts it up, scores it. Betts with his second bucket. 14-8 with 1:10 left in this opening period of play of the 54th Bloomfield Christmas Tournament semifinals of the consolation bracket. Vandiver with a nice look, but couldn't get it to go.
Nice move, good little baby hook.
Wow, what a drive by Betts. He's going to be fouled by Vandiver. He almost got that one to go. Vandiver's first, team's first, with 56 seconds to go in this opening period of play. Zane Betts, 5'10" senior, will be shooting two. Checking in for Bloomfield is Fox, F-Tink, and Merrick. If this Fox gets a breakaway, he's 5'10". I want you to watch that junior. He can jump out of the gym.
Must have inherited Leighton Hensley's shoes. Because I think he had flubber on the bottom of his.
I'm telling you, that little guy can go. 50 seconds left in the first period. Fox out front, no one on him. He shoots a three, will not go. Merrick with a rebound, a put back, will not go. And we're going to have a foul on F-Tink. F-Tink's first, team second, with 40 seconds left. Van Buren with a chance to cut into that 4-point lead by the Wildcats. Duncan with the ball. He'll work against the 2-3 zone. Take away
Good
by
anticipation
Hill.
by Hill.
Yep. Good defense.
Yeah, he dropped back in the lane, saw where the pass was going to go, was telegraphed a little bit, and he dropped back in the lane and threw it right to him.
Bloomfield going to play for the last shot. There's 10 seconds to go. Hill with the ball. He's going to drive. Gets inside the lane, puts it up, scores it. Man, he's taking over, hasn't he? Long shot as the horn goes off in the first quarter. It's the Wildcats of Bloomfield 16, Van Buren 10. We'll be right back.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Alan, Christian, and Dexter.
Hi, I'm
No. Well, we're back. Terry and I were just talking off camera. Not a lot of turnovers in that first quarter. Very quick first quarter. Bloomfield's going to stay in that 2-3 zone. Pounds is in now for Bloomfield. He wears number 34. Fox stays in. Hill is out for a blow, and he needs one. Don't need to cool him off too much. He's hot. Napier on the wing, gets it down to Rector, back out to Duncan, to Betts, swings it over to Napier. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs. 3 put up by Duncan, will not go. Napier with the rebound, loses it on the floor. Rector picks it up. We're going to have a jump, we're going to have a foul. Foul's going to go against Bloomfield. Foul will be on Pounds. It'll be his first. Zach Pounds, the 6'1 junior. 7:23 left in his first half. Betts will inbound. He gets it out to Napier.
Now, if you'll notice, the only people on Van Buren that are actually looking to create offense are the 2 guards, Betts and Duncan, and then sometimes Rector.
We got a foul against Van Buren. Foul will go against Dylan Napier, his second, team's 4th. Napier is a cleanup guy. He kind of gets under the bucket, and his scoring comes from underneath.
Yeah, he's going to get putbacks and off of offensive rebounds. He's a good defender, he's a good rebounder.
Bader for 3, will not go. Napier with the rebound, and we got a foul on Skaggs. Skaggs and Napier got their arms locked up. Napier had the ball. Skaggs called for the foul. 6:51 left in this second period of play. Bloomfield is led from the start of the game. Duncan inside. He tries it. They're going to call him for walking.
Tried to do a jump stop, but he came down with feet at different times. That's going to be a travel.
Hill back in, Pounds out with 6:35 left in this second quarter. Hill across the timeline. We got a foul. Foul will go against Duncan. Terry, I keep talking about the time. We've had somebody, a lot of people say, I wish you had the time on the scoreboard. I mean, on your where your score is on the bottom of your screen. We don't have that piece of equipment. We can't get that equipment if we bought it, we couldn't get it hooked in to the clock. So we just have to keep telling you the time. And the guy said, nice drive by Bader. But he said, heck, if that's the only thing you all got wrong, he said, you're doing just fine. Hinton with the ball, kicks it out to Duncan. Duncan for 3 at the top of the key, can't get the bounce. Napier with the rebound, goes over to Van Buren.
Napier's been very active on the boards today. That's what he does. He's a defender and he's a rebounder.
Under 6 minutes left in this second quarter. Hill will work against Napier. Gets the ball to Bader. Vanderbilt with the shot, will not go. Good block out that time by Duncan. See, had Henson on his hip. Duncan with the ball inside, puts up a 15-footer, can't get the row. Rector with the rebound, but comes down and falls down. He's going to be called for walking. Rector got way up that time.
He got up there and he timed it well. It just came down. He came down, I believe, on somebody's foot and fell.
He did that last year, came down on the foot and turned his ankle in the first quarter. And young man wasn't the same the rest of the tournament. Bader with a drive, scores it. Dylan Bader comes from the wing to the lane and puts it up.
He's pretty much the second option after Hill for Bloomfield.
Napier in the corner, skips it all the way over to Betts. Betts tips it underneath to Rector. He scores it. The big man now has 4 in the game. 4:55 left in this second quarter.
Put it up with 3 people on him, put it up strong.
Strong
with the soft touch.
This gym's not even a third of the way filled, and you'd think it was packed the way the crowd's making noises. They're into the game. We've got a palming the ball by Betts with 4:41 left. Turnover 2.
It's a call you don't see very often anymore.
No, you don't.
It was a good call because he did carry it and got some advantage out of carrying it by being able to get open by doing it.
Yeah,
I think that's the big thing. A lot of times you'll have people calling, yelling for that call, but it's not given to. They really won't call it unless it gives the player an advantage.
We've got timeout on the floor with 4:24 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small-town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
Well, we've seen a very slow, methodical game. Both teams trying to go up down the floor, but the defenses are slowing the offenses down. And once the fast break's not there, both teams are going back with a set offense. 2 well-coached ball clubs.
Well, they both get back on defense. You're not going to see a guy get a rebound and beat the defenders down the court.
Henson looks inside to Skaggs, who's going to be called for steps. Good defense by Hinton of the Bulldogs. Hinton's a big guy, and he's only a sophomore.
Well, he's a big guy, and that's the second time he's done something like.
He's a junior like Rector is. I tell you, they're going to be loaded up again next year, Terry.
Well, that's the second time in this half that he's held his ground and either got a block shot or caused a walk.
Betts just inside the three-point line will not make it. Vanderbilt with the rebound. 3:40 left in this second quarter. Good drive by Henson. Aaron Henson, his first basket. Bloomfield in a 1-3-1 zone. They switched up from a 2-3 to a 1-3-1. Rector from way out will not go. Napier with the rebound, but he's going to be called on the back. Good block out by Andrew Vanderbilt. Napier's third foul, team 6. Next foul by Van Buren will send Bloomfield to the line for a 1-and-1. 3:10 left in this second quarter. Skaggs out front with the ball. To Hill. Hill's not had many touches this second quarter. He's going to put up one from 14. Scores it. Man, he's on fire.
Just a little bit of an opening. Brushed off the screen and got a little bit of an opening and made the shot.
It's a good-looking shot. Parsons is in for Van Buren. He wears number 10. Napier out with 3 fouls. Down to Parsons. Duncan with the ball to Hinton. Hinton looks inside, back out to Duncan. We got timeout on the floor with 2.5 minutes to go. We'll be right back.
Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation in Bloomfield is part of a family business spanning over 50 years. Nothing sets off a home quite like a distinctive custom garage door. It's the biggest and often the most used door you have. And Midstate has a huge selection of beautiful top quality doors custom fit to any size opening. Our blown-in insulation service will keep you comfortable and can pay for itself with lower energy costs. Our family business also does concrete work, stained and stamped floors and drives. Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation, Highway 25 in Bloomfield.
Terry, good timeout that time by Coach Weisskopf for the Van Buren Bulldogs. This team's down by 12, 2.5 minutes to go. They need to rally here, and boy, he's not happy.
Well, their offense wasn't getting anywhere. They were They were passing the ball around the perimeter and they weren't getting any penetration or any post. Couldn't get the ball into the post and weren't creating any mismatches.
Duncan for three will not go. Put back by Hinton. He was fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Dalton Hinton has not scored. He's a 6'4 junior, but his presence has been felt in this game. Foul was on Dylan Bader, his first, team's fifth. In and out. Young man's got a soft-looking shot.
Got about halfway. Went about halfway down.
Second one up, scores it. Hill quickly down to Henson. He's on a drive, puts up a shot, scores it. That was a tough shot. Parsons with the ball. Gets it to Duncan. Duncan to Betts. Looks inside to Rector. Rector puts it up over Vanderveer and scores it. It looks like that's what they need to do is go inside, Perry.
Well, they're going to have to go inside to fight to free up the outside.
Coward from the wing couldn't get the shot to go. Van Buren on the run. Duncan has it, puts it up. Will not go. Vanderveer gets the rebound.
Now Van Buren's going to have to get the ball inside some. One, if you get it to Rector, he can score. But
Bader for three will not go. We knocked out of bounds by Bloomfield. Merrick and Efting checks in for Bloomfield. Coming out is Vanderveer and Henson.
But I was always saying, well, if you get it inside the Rector, he can score. If you get it inside, there's going to be some sagging. It's going to free up the guards.
Ball tipped around. Parsons comes away with it for Van Buren. Inside director, turnaround hooker will not go. Rebounded by Cowart. He gives it to Hill. Hill quickly down to Bader on a break. Scores it. Bader was 6 in a quarter, 6 in a game.
Good
1 minute
spacing,
left.
good recognition by Hill.
We've got a foul on Merrick. It's going to be his first. Team 6. Both teams now with 6 fouls. 1:02 left in this first half of play. Duncan has the ball. Gets it to Betts. Betts thought about it, pulled it back. He goes inside, has the ball knocked out of his hands, keeps going, scores it. People wanted a double dribble there.
Well, that's one of the few times that the guards of Van Buren have been able to penetrate the defense.
Merrick with the ball. Ball taken away by Betts. He goes in and scores it. Big turnaround right here.
There's Duncan stealing the ball.
And he steals it again.
He's going to
Duncan has it.
He knew he didn't have a shot inside. He was Merrick.
Underneath the Rector, he misses the layup. Gets his own rebound. We're going to have a foul. Foul will be on the floor. It's going to go against Cowart with 21 seconds to go. Rector goes to the line for a 1-and-1.
Getting right back in the game. Coach Hicks is going to make the 3-man substitution. Get the starters back in.
Brought back Bader, Skaggs, and Vanderveer. Rector's first shot scores it. Now this is the one you want to take the film of and show your players. This is how you shoot the ball. Short, rebounded by Hill. We wouldn't show him that shot, but
no.
The previous one, yes.
You might show the shot, but you don't show the result.
Bloomfield plays for one with 8 seconds. Hill has it. He's going to try to take it, I'm sure. He takes one from 35, will not go. Rector with the rebound. He throws it up as the horn goes off in the first half of play. The Wildcats 28. The Bulldogs 20. We'll be right back with some halftime stats.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett, dedicated to providing the ultimate in patient satisfaction. Our full-service facility offers the latest in innovative care, including our state-of-the-art ER Extra Emergency Room. Comprehensive care includes the Kennett Orthopedic Center, where our physicians specialize in sports medicine, pediatrics, joint replacement, and arthroscopic surgery. Besides standard X-ray services, we also have an on-site open MRI. You don't have to go far to find comprehensive, caring medical services. Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett. Compassionate care, excellent care.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
For over 70 years, Trammell & Son Realty has earned the trust of their clients. Trammell & Son agents have over 325 combined years of experience helping people buy and sell homes and properties throughout the Southeast Missouri area and are eager to help you as well. They know this area well and are ready to guide you from listing to closing. It's no wonder Trammell & Son consistently sells more area homes and properties than any other real estate company. Trust Trammell & Son Realty. You'll be glad you did.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandage.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Seems like everyone is offering wireless phone service, but don't get left in the dark.
LaGrange offers a Grants Communications has been family owned and operated for 20 years with great customer service. I guarantee it. Mama said so.
Contrary to popular opinion, none of us has a future. The future does not exist until you say it does, until you create it. Seize the opportunity. Make your future. Get started now at Three Rivers College.
Welcome back to halftime at the 54th Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Terry McVeigh, Bill Hampton bring you courtside, or I guess high atop, looking down on the court, broadcast of today's first game of the semifinals of the consolation bracket. Terry, good first half. Bloomfield led in scoring by Seth Hill. He had 16 points, 6 by Dylan Bader, 4 by Aaron Ensign, 2 by Mitchell Skaggs, 2 for 4 from the free throw line were the Wildcats. Foul-wise, no one with more than one. That's Eftink, Cowart, Merrick, Bader, Pounds, Vandiver, and Skaggs are passing the fouls around for the Bulldogs of Van Buren. 10 points by Zane Betts, 7 by Cody Rector, 2 by Duncan, and 1 by Dalton Hinton. 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Foul-wise, Napier with 3, 1 each to Duncan, Hinton, and Rector. Give me your thoughts on the first half.
Well, Van Buren was able to close the gap a little bit at the end with a couple of steals, and they can score points in a hurry. Van Buren shot a lot of three-point shots but didn't make any. And they were open shots. So one thing you got to think about with both Duncan and Betts, even though Betts had 10 points in the first half, this is the third day in a row they're playing. And their guards, they're the guys. They're relying on them to score, but they're also the guys that have to bring the ball up the court and do most of the ball handling. And being the third, when you get in the third and fourth consecutive day of playing, some fatigue is going to set in. I know they're in great shape, but some fatigue is going to set in, and they're going to lose a little bit of their legs. And of course, we all know that when you're shooting outside, especially when you're shooting outside, how important the legs are to the shot.
Well, Bloomfield pretty well had this game in hand till about the last minute and a half of the game, and they had some crazy turnovers, and then down at the far end, aggravation, guy jumps out of bounds, the ball, throws it in, throws it right back to Van Buren. Van Buren got back in the game. They were down by 13. They're now trailed by 8, and they've got plenty of time to chip away at the Wildcat lead.
Yeah, they just got to stay in their game. They start making some of those threes like they normally do, they will be right in the game. There's nothing really they have to change about the game plan that I can see. They're getting the open shots. They just haven't been able to get them to fall, at least the open three-point shots.
Let's talk about the next games and the rest of the games for the day. We've got Richland and Hayti playing in the Constellation semifinals. That game, of course, you've got Richland with the Cleffer kid. Had 54 yesterday. He's the scoring machine. As he goes, that's the way Richland goes. If you can hold him to 20 points, you've got a real good chance to beat that team.
Yeah, their first game against Twin Rivers. Twin Rivers did especially over Kramer and Stockton, did a great job of defense against Cleffer, and he scores 21. Yeah. But that's almost shutting him down.
Yes, it is. Tyler Wagner, do you need some help or? Okay, he's got it. I tell you what, folks, you can't believe the work that Tyler Wagner and Rick DePriest do to get this set up where we can bring it to you, not only on the television but on the internet with the help of New Wave Communications. It's getting us all set up here where we can bring this game to you live. We want to thank the administration, the school board of Bloomfield for allowing us to do this. We've had more talk about it. I was talking to Lonnie Hutchison earlier this morning getting starting lineups, and he said last week that's all you could hear around Bloomfield. They're doing that tournament live again this year on Channel 21 on YHC New Wave Communications Cable. And people from Bloomfield, they like to come to the tournament, but they don't necessarily like to stay for all of it, just like everyone else. And so people are catching us on the internet or also on the cable, just watching the game and knowing when it's time to leave to go watch their team play. So it works out well. But a lot of work, a lot of equipment that takes here. It takes the guys about 30 minutes to set it up, about 30 minutes to tear it down. We have to take it with us each day because we don't want to leave this major equipment up here. Somebody might decide they might want to take it home with them.
Well, you got to do all that pack. And another thing, it's not like you started working on this Monday morning. Y'all been working hard on this and getting it set up for several months, and it makes it real easy for guys like me just to walk in and start talking. Well, but there's a lot of work that goes behind this, and luckily I don't have to do any of it because we'd have some crossed up wires and no telling what you'd be watching on TV.
Well, we really appreciate you helping us out here, Terry, along with everyone else. But we've been working on this really since July, working with our sponsors, and boy, we want to give them a hats off for their help. Without the sponsors, we would be unable to do this. Well, Bloomfield starts the second half with a turnover. Throwing the ball in, throws it clear across court, out of bounds. No one home.
They let Henson just a little bit too much.
Oh, he's throwing clear across court. Henson needs to come to him.
That's right. Henson should have been coming to the basket because they weren't creating any play there. They were just getting it in bounds.
Something simple that you think about. It's like a center snapping the ball to a quarterback underneath him, and he fumbles it. Rector inside, puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Foul is going to go against Mitchell Skaggs. It's going to be his second, team's first in the second half. Van Buren picking up where they left off.
Well, and there's a little bit of change. They saw a little bit of that in the first half when they're trying to get it in. Trying to get it into Rector because the shots aren't falling. So you try to get it into your big man who can score.
Rector gets the first one to go. He now has 8 in the game. He's 2 for 3 from the free throw line.
He averages in double figures for the year.
Misses a second. Henson with the rebound. Gets it to Hill. Bloomfield on in transition. Underneath the Bader. Good pass. Good score. Good pass in that time by Hill.
There's been a couple of instances in this game where
good pass from Duncan into Rector. Rector with the bucket. 7:11 left in this third quarter. Henson with the ball. Gets it to Hill. Hill inside to Vandiver. We're going to have a push by Rector. His second, team second of the second half. 30-23. Wildcats on top. They've led from the very first of the game. They've led the entire game. Hill on the wing for 3. Will not draw iron. Ball tipped out of bounds by Rector. Van Buren will stay with the Wildcats. Hill wasn't set that time to shoot.
He shot a little bit quick.
Yep.
He got loose from Betts and got open, but Betts made up for it. And probably Betts tipping that ball, even though it got to Hill, throws the rhythm off just enough.
Bender with the missed shot, put back by Hill. He scores. He's going to go line to try to convert on that three-point play.
Betts is trying to guard Hill, and that's going to add even more that fatigue factor we talked about. And if Hill can get in underneath, it's going to create a mismatch there.
Betts with the foul. It's going to be his first, team second. And we've got a foul on, I believe it's Vandiver. His second, team second, with 6:41 left in this first game. We're in the third quarter. Duncan with the ball. Duncan enjoys the game, doesn't he? He does a lot of smiling. He knows where he is on the floor at all times. Nice drive in. Oh, was that a beautiful shot? He put that ball high off the glass.
Little man drove the bucket and got it over 2 guys.
Henson inside, he scores it. Oh, Henson's worked inside a bunch today.
There's Henson hustling back.
Good pass down to Hinton. He scores it.
Pace is picking up just a little bit. We figured it would.
Ball kicked out of bounds by Duncan to stay with the Wildcats. 5:56 left in this third quarter. People are starting to file in. Folks, it's raining outside. Nothing better to come to the Bloomfield Gym during Christmas tournament time. See some old friends. It's nice inside. And you'll see some great high school basketball. Henson picks up the loose ball. Gets it out to Hill. 5:35 left in this third quarter. Nice pass into Skaggs. He can't get it to go. Rector with the rebound. Rector inside the lane, kicks it back out to Duncan. Rector inside to Hinton. We got a foul. A push foul is going to go against Skaggs. It's going to be his third, team's third. Cowart is going to check in for Skaggs.
And they passed that into a double team, and the Rector drew the foul.
Logan Cowart, he is a 5'10 junior, wears number 23. Betts with the ball.
Bloomfield's back in the zone. Of course, a lot of teams do that off the out of bounds.
Napier swings that ball over to Betts. Betts inside to Rector, and we've got a foul against Vandiver. Oh, it's out of bounds.
Went out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. 4:59.
Tried to make the baseline move, and there was about three purple shirts around him.
4:50 left in this third period play. We've got to stop. We got a little wet spot here on the floor. I want to say hats off to the folks in the hospitality area during this tournament. Great food. Had lasagna the first day, meatballs yesterday, along with chili. That chili was great. Hill for a long three, will not go. Hinton with a rebound, gets a quick lead to Duncan, and Hill is going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, Hill didn't give Duncan the opportunity to catch the ball. Timeout.
Timeout with 4:45 left in this third quarter. We'll be right back.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter. With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple.
We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian and Dexter.
Well, we're back with you. 7-point lead by the Wildcats. They've been up as many as 13. They've led the entire game. But Van Buren keeps hanging around, Terry.
I think that's a good timeout by Coach Hicks
because
they were the last few times down. Bloomfield didn't get any good shots, and shot by Hill, even though he's an excellent shooter, he's a little bit out of his range.
Good move by Hinton. Man, we haven't seen him move like that the whole tournament. Boy, what a great move. They're back within 5. That's Van Buren. Hinton with a shot, scores it. This young man
very
is
controlled, but got himself set, stayed under control, and that's a big bucket for Bloomfield right now.
Hinton has played some very valuable minutes. Betts from way out for 3 will not go. Napier with the rebound, gets it to Duncan. Duncan's going to fire a 3. It's short. Rebounded on the floor. Duncan takes it away. Foul's going to be on Logan Cowart, his second, team's 5th of the half.
Looked like Duncan got scraped across the face. He just went in with the ball after the foul was called, got scraped across the face.
3:52 left in this third quarter. Action has picked up.
2 more fouls, and Van Buren is going to be shooting free throws the rest of the game.
Bloomfield in that zone, and it's very active. They get it out front to Betts. Betts drives in the lane, going to be called for steps.
Betts had the right idea. Van Buren had the right idea that time on that very active zone is a skip pass to try to.
Good ball movement by the Wildcats as Vandiver gets a nice tip pass from Bader, scores it. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to try to convert on a 3-point play. Van Buren came out with the half-court trap that time. Bloomfield just took their time and broke it.
Yeah, they recognized what was happening very, very quickly.
Vandiver cans that one. He has 3 in the game. 3:20 left in this third quarter. Wildcats back up by 10.
Like Bloomfield's going to try to do the same thing. Do some
1-3-1 half-court trap. Napier on, that was Betts on the wing inside to Rector. He scores it. Rector with 5 in the quarter, 12 in the game.
Nice pass by Napier.
He
didn't hesitate. He got the ball, knew what he wanted to do with it.
Down to Bader. He misses a shot, puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Bader will go to the line to shoot 2. He has 8 in the game. He's not been to the line yet. Foul is going to go on Dalton Hilton, his second, team's 4th. Bader can't get the roll. F-Tink checking in for Vandiver for the Wildcats. 2:51 left in this third quarter. Bader hits the second. Bloomfield falls back to a 2-3 zone. They didn't go to their half-court trap.
They're stinking back. Yeah, Van Buren's trying to get the ball underneath, and Bloomfield's recognizing
They
that.
got it in there. The Rector, he gets it to Hinton. Hinton puts it up. Can't get it to go. He's going to be fouled. If Betts or Duncan starts hitting those three, that's going to bring that defense out to stop those guys. And so far, Bloomfield says, you guys hadn't showed us anything from the three-point line. We're going to pack it back in.
But that's what Coach is going to do. He's going to make them make some threes, which they haven't been able to do this game.
F-Tink committed to foul. His second. Shot by Hinton. He gets the first. Short on the second. Rebounded on the floor. He fought for that ball. Got it out to Rector. Good hustle. Shot three-pointer put up by Betts. Will not go, but he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Henson. It's going to be his first. Team seventh. The line to shoot two will be Michael Duncan. He only has 2 points in the game, Terry, and he shot a lot of threes. Hasn't got it to go yet. You'll find that loose board in a minute.
And he usually came in the tournament averaging 13-3. I'm sure Coach Hicks didn't like that foul. They're inviting Van Buren to shoot from the outside. I think he's counting on the fatigue. And Van Buren hasn't made them, and then when you foul somebody shooting a jump shot from three-point, and let them get 3 points without any clock running.
He gets the first to go. Van Buren is now shooting free throws the rest of the game, Terry. They're in the one in bonus. Second one up, scores it. Now he'll get the third one.
That could be very important because Van Buren has 2 fouls to give before Bloomfield gets into the bonus.
Well, Van Buren can get back within 5 right here. They've got it now, a 2-possession game. Scores it. We got a 2:20 left in this quarter and a whole quarter to go in the fourth quarter. This game's going to be a barn burner before it's over, folks. Just hang around. Hill to Bader for 3. Can it get it to go? Rebounded by Rector, and we got a foul. Foul's going to go against Bloomfield. They'll go against John F-Tink. It's going to be his third, team's 8th. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 is Cody Rector. Rector is 2 for 4 from the line. And that one person from Van Buren has got an outstanding voice. It just rings over here.
Yeah, Van Buren's getting themselves set up to win this game right now.
Yep.
They're getting to the free throw line. They've gotten back in the game with the free throw line, and they're going to be shooting free throws the rest of the game, and they're very good free throw shooters.
Van Buren back within 3, the closest they've been since the first quarter. 2:05 left in this third quarter. Coward on the wing. He brings it around, gets inside. Foul's going to be on Napier. It's going to be his 4th. Checking in for him will be Parsons. That's Dusty Parsons, number 10, a 6-foot sophomore. 2 minutes exactly left. 15 foul on Van Buren. Out front to Cowart. He gets it to Henson. Hill with the ball. He's had very few touches in the offensive court in this third quarter. He's got it now. He goes inside. Puts it up, and they're going to have a charge. Good defense by Hinton. That young man's played a game.
Young man's played a very good game. He's been where he's supposed to be. He's played smart.
.140 left in this game.
Bloomfield putting out some pressure.
Betts inside, gives it to Rector. He puts it up, gives it to Hinton. That was Hinton with the score.
They've run that play before. And Betts made the penetration. Hinton cuts down along the baseline, or cuts down along the lane.
Vandiver out for the ball. Gets it to Bader. Van Buren in a man-to-man with 1:10 left in this third quarter. We've got a barn burner brewing right here in the first game of the day. Oh, ducked it with a takeaway. Or Betts it is. Betts goes coast to coast, can't get it to go. Bader with the rebound is going to be fouled by Hinton. Hinton's third foul. Team 6. The next foul by Van Buren will put Bloomfield to the line for the rest of the game. Checking in for Van Buren is going to be Drake Dremmons. He wears 23. Going out is Dalton Hinton. He has 3 fouls. Hinton's had 7 points in this quarter. He has
Hinton
8
played
in the
a very good game, and that was such an unnecessary foul. He just got a little bit out of position and ran into the guy who already had the ball. He wasn't guarding him. Nothing was going to happen back there. He just got a little bit out of control or got out of position.
Hill goes inside, kicks it out to Vandiver. He drives in, puts it on the glass, will not go, but he's going to be fouled. Andrew Vandiver will go to the line to shoot 2. He has 3 points in this game, all 3 in this quarter. He has a field goal and made the 3-point shot, or made the free throw for the 3-point play. Foul against.
Now got 3 fouls. We'll see what the coach wants to do.
Foul goes against
With 30
Skaggs.
seconds left in this third quarter.
Skaggs third. Team 7th. Both teams now in the 1 and bonus. Next foul by Van Buren, though, will put Van Buren to the line for 2 shots from here on out. Merrick in for Bloomfield along with Fox. Shot would not go. 41-39. Wildcats on top of 2. Rector changes that, though. He scores it. Game's knotted. Our first tie of the game.
Now Rector's got to be real careful here. He's playing defense, and he's got 3 fouls. He can't pick up the 4th foul now.
5 seconds left. Fox caught in the corner. He gets it to Barrick, who gets it to Hill, who loses a handle. Gets it back, throws it up as the horn goes off to end the third quarter. It's 41 all. We've got a barn burner brewing here, folks. Don't leave. We'll be right back.
If you buy the renegade idea that investing should be discussed face to face, not just inbox to inbox,
if you believe that your relationship with your investments shouldn't be long distance,
join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Midstay Overhead Doors and Insulation in Bloomfield is part of a family business spanning over 50 years. Nothing sets off a home quite like a distinctive custom garage door. It's the biggest and often the most used door you have. And Midstay has a huge selection of beautiful top quality doors custom fit to any size opening. Our blown-in insulation service will keep you comfortable and can pay for itself with lower energy costs. Our family business also does concrete work, stained and stamped floors and drives. Midstate Overhead Doors and Insulation, Highway 25 in Bloomfield.
Just underway in the fourth quarter. Parsons with the ball, gets it to Rector. Back to Parsons. He drives a baseline, gets a behind-the-back pass. It's taken away by Bloomfield.
The other guy's pass to go behind the back on that.
Bloomfield with the ball, game tied. Our first tie of the game. Bloomfield's led the entire game up to the end of the fourth quarter. Is tied up. Henson with the ball, working against a man-to-man. Tries to get it underneath. Rector with a takeaway. Rector leading the break, goes coast to coast, puts it up, scores it.
First lead of the game. First lead of the game for Van Buren.
Bader in the corner for 3. will not go. Rector with a rebound. He's playing guard and underneath two. He's going to be fouled by Hill. Hill with his third foul to the line to shoot two. And the double bonus is Cody Rector. Rector handles the ball left-handed, right-handed. He goes.
That's a very impressive sequence on part of Cody Rector.
We've got timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sane, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sane, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sane. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
You got people on both sides.
Yeah, we're talking about the fans. They're really into it. The gym's starting to get about, I'd say, 40% filled right now. Folks, we're expecting a big crowd today, so hope you come out and get involved in it. People here at Bloomfield, they put on one heck of a tournament. You'll see a lot of people that you haven't seen in a long time. So watch a few games on TV and come out and enjoy the rest of the day with us. Stop by and say hi.
Well, we went about 2.5 quarters with Bloomfield pretty well dominating the game. Van Buren was really unable to cut much into their lead. And then Van Buren, as we mentioned earlier, got Bloomfield into some foul difficulties. And now Van Buren is going to set at the line, and they're going to be shooting, and they've gotten back in the game. Obviously gotten back in the game. They're leading by 4 now.
Rector now has 20 in the game. 7:10 left to go. Bloomfield finds itself down by 5. Ball taken away by Duncan. He goes in, puts it up, will not go, but he's going to be fouled by Henson. Henson got his money's worth. 7 minutes exactly left in the game. Duncan goes to the line to shoot 2. He's 3 for 3 from the line. He has 7 points. Second one up, short. Rebound by Hill. Hill still with the ball, picks up a screen for Vandiver. Hill for 3, will not go. Rebound tipped around. Skaggs comes away with it and scores it. Victor Skaggs with a big bucket. 6:40 left in the game. Bloomfield in a 2-2-1. Zone press. We got out of bounds there. Stepping out of bounds was Betts. Drummond dribbled in and passed off to Betts. Betts 2 for under and steps on the line. 46-43, 6.5 minutes remain in this game. Hill had 16 in the first half. Terry had 2 in the second quarter, so he's cooled down a lot.
He hasn't had many good looks.
No, he hasn't. Good defense by Van Buren. Good drive by Bader. He scores it. Dylan Bader with a big drive. He has 11 in the game. Bloomfield back within 1 with 5:50 left. Duncan with the ball. He's going to put one up. Free throw line is blocked by Hill. Bloomfield now with a chance to take the lead. Oh, this is it, Andy. This is the way to start it, is it?
This is the way to start it. Now, Hill's showing his senior leadership now. He's going to put the team on his back, and he's going to not let the team lose.
We've got an offensive foul against Vandiver.
It's Bader.
Against Bader, excuse me.
Yeah, off the ball. That's a tough foul. That's a tough foul in this situation. Bloomfield has momentum completely. Another basket, they're ahead. And now offensive foul 30 feet away from the ball.
Duncan with the ball. Van Buren with the 1-point lead. Drummond has it on the wing. He gets it to Rector.
Rector's feeling it.
Betts has it. A lot of time left. Rector inside. Nice pass underneath to Parsons. Foul's going to be against Bloomfield. Dusty Parsons, a 6-foot sophomore, will go to the line. Foul is against Bader, his third. 2 shots coming up here for Dusty Parsons. Parsons has not scored in the game. Gets the first one to go. You can tell they've been trained on shooting their free throws. Somebody's worked with them at Van Buren because, I mean,
they all have excellent rotation on the ball.
That one will not go after we didn't mean to put the whammy on him. Rebound by Vandiver. Hill will set the offense. Wildcats trail by 2 with 4:45 remaining in this game. Henson at the top of the key. Dribbles inside. Gets it to Bader. Bader with the ball. Cummins is on him. Seth Hill looking to pass the ball to Vandiver. Vandiver down underneath the Skaggs. He puts it up. It's blocked. But Parsons is going to be called over the back. His first foul, team's 8. The line to shoot 2 will be Mitchell Skaggs. Skaggs 2 for 4 from the line tonight. He has 4 points in this game.
Nice high-low game on that.
4.5 minutes left. Good looking shot there. Hinton and Napier check back in for the Bulldogs. Going out as Parsons and Drummonds. Those guys gave some very valuable minutes.
They sure did.
That shot will not go. Bader with the rebound, puts it up, will not go. Rebounded by Duncan. Duncan quickly into the front court. He gets it down to Betts for 3, scores it. Right it down, the first 3 of the game for the Bulldogs. And we've got a violation on the inbounds pass by Bloomfield with 4:14 to go. Van Buren up by 4 with the ball under their own basket.
Huge possession for both teams.
Ball passed in, and it's going to be, Betts is going to be called for touching the ball while it was out of bounds.
He didn't establish himself inbound. I guess he touched the ball before he hit the ground. But I thought Bader had the ball at the time.
Yeah, I did too. Hill with the ball at the top of the key. He's going to work, and he's going to take the shot. He's inside the lane, puts it up. Gets it. Oh, I thought it was going to go. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against Zane Betts. It's going to be his second. Team's 9th. The next foul by Van Buren puts Bloomfield in the double bonus.
And that's one of the few times we've seen Hill go into the lane and try to use his height advantage over Betts.
Bloomfield back within 3. 3:54 left in this game. We've got timeout. We'll be right back.
Hi.
Terry and I were just talking off camera while you all were watching the sponsors. That's really been a dandy. Been a good game. Both teams working hard. The fans into it. The coaches are really into it. It's just a good way to start the 3rd day of the 54th Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Hill with the second shot, scores it.
The game started out, teams were a little bit sluggish, except for Hill. He started out on fire. But now it's picked up, and now they're both into it, and the crowd's into it.
Ball tipped out of bounds that time by Bader. Duncan gets it to Betts. We're down to 3.5 minutes to go. Betts just inside the three-point line, lets her fly. Will not go. Hit with a rebound, put back, will not go, and it's out of bounds. We're gonna have a foul.
81.
Foul's gonna go against Vandiver. It's gonna be his third. The line to shoot 2 will be Cody Rector. Rector's 2 for 2 this quarter for the free throw line. He has 20 in the game. He's now 7 for 9 from the line, Terry. 3:27 left. Short. We've got a foul against Van Buren. It's going to be on Napier. It's going to be his 5th. Dylan Napier is going to foul out. He did not score in this game, but he was very active underneath.
Well, he's a good defender, a good rebounder. Type of guy you like to have on your team.
Skaggs is going to go to the line to shoot 2. As Bloomfield is in the double bonus. Both teams are, so any foul, teams will be shooting 2 unless it's somebody that knocks a shot down. It'll just get 1 after the shot. .326 left. 2 big free throws by Skaggs. First one's good. See Seth Hill's dad over there. I tell you, he's praying, I think. 1 point lead by Van Buren with 3:20 left to go in the game. We've got a timeout on the floor because Rector was double teamed. He had no place to go. We'll be right back.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small-town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
Terry, we got 3:20 left. With Van Buren, you got a 1 point lead. What do you have to do?
They've got to keep playing the game they've been playing. They were caught a little bit off guard by that press. They got Rector surrounded by purple shirts, and he called a good time. They had to call the timeout, or else they were going to lose the ball. But Van Buren just needs to keep doing what they're doing. They need to take care of the ball, to attack the basket and get on the free throw line.
Rector has the ball, looks underneath the Betts. Betts goes up, puts it up, cannot get it to go. Ball tipped around out of bounds off of Skaggs. Bloomfield will stay with the Bulldogs. 3:08 left in this game. Betts will inbound. Watch the ball going into Rector or Hinton. It goes out to Rector. He gets it to Betts. Betts to Duncan, to Parsons. Parsons back out to Duncan. We're under 3 minutes left. Down in the corner to Betts. He drives in, puts it up, will not go. Hinton got the rebound and went in. Bloomfield comes away with it. I thought Hinton may have turned an ankle there and stepped on somebody's foot, but he's okay.
He could have, because he got the rebound and then went down while he was shooting.
Yep.
Not showing any effects of it.
Skaggs with the ball to Hill, to Vandiver, or to Bader, inside to Skaggs. He's going to kick it out to Henson. They go to Hill. 2:20 left in this game. Bloomfield backs it out. They're going to let Hill go one-on-one. He puts it up, scores it. Seth Hill with 4 1/4, 22 in the game. They just backed out and said, go at him, big guy, one-on-one, and he did. We got a foul on Vandiver, his 4th. To the line to shoot 2 will be Dusty Parsons. Parsons is 1 for 2 from the line.
Yeah, Hill was able to do that. He was able to get by Betts, but then Betts didn't have any help behind him. Nobody sunk in to either take the charge or at least defend the player.
Yeah, nobody rotated back to help. Parsons misses the first. He can tie it with 1 free throw. 2:06 left in this game, or regulation. We could be headed for an OT. Second one up, can't get it to go. Skaggs with a rebound. A lot of pressure on the sophomore. He just couldn't get it down.
I think Hill's going to be taking care of the ball most of the time on this trip. He's the senior leader.
Bloomfield up by 1 with 1:40 left in this contest. Inside the Bader, and he loses it off his hands, out of bounds. He just lost it off his hands.
I think he was thinking about his move before he caught the ball.
Duncan with the ball, gets it out to Betts. 1:25 left in this game. 2 guards playing pitch and catch, down and hit underneath, he scores it. Nice inlet pass, hit with good hands. Ball up high for him, he just got it softly off the backboard. Bloomfield down by 1.
Great entry pass. All Hinton had to do was just keep his momentum going. The pass led him right to the basket.
Henson with a big bucket for Wildcats. We're back and forth here. Betts quickly down the floor, charge. Great defense by Bader. As Betts out of control, drove in and created a foul, his 3rd. 58 seconds left. Wildcats on top by 1. Hill with the ball. He gets it to Skaggs. Skaggs quickly to Bader into the front court. We're down to 50 seconds.
They want to get the ball to Hill.
He got a foul. Foul goes against Michael Duncan, his 3rd. The line to shoot 2 is Andrew Vandiver. He's 3 for 4 from the line. He has 4 points in this game. First one gets, it didn't go.
Almost slow motion the way that ball fell off.
48.8 seconds left. Vandiver to shoot the second. Scores it. 45 seconds. Van Buren needs a bucket to tie. 3 will take the lead.
Van Buren needs to take its time. Needs to get. They haven't been getting it in the Rector.
Betts sits down delayed, puts it up, will not go. Rector fights for the rebound off of Rector, out of bounds, over to Bloomfield with 31.6 seconds left. Bloomfield with the ball. Coward coming in for Vandiver. Skaggs will inbound, full court press put on by the Bulldogs. Coward with the ball across the timeline. He's going to be fouled by Betts. I think Betts meant to foul him, don't you?
I think he meant to. It's a good thing. Good thing Bloomfield paper got out of the way.
If Tyler was doing this game down at Arkansas, not Rector, down at Arkansas, that would have been an intentional foul, I guarantee you. Coward tags the first. Vandiver will check back in if this free throw's made. 26.6 seconds. Bloomfield with a 3-point lead. Can't get the next one to go. Skaggs with a big rebound, trying to hit Hickson off his hands. Dunk it into the front court. Goes in, puts it up. It's going to be fouled by Hickson. Duncan will go the line to shoot 2 with 19.1 seconds left in this 4th quarter.
Fouls against Henson.
Duncan is 4 for 5 from the line. He has 8 points in a game, make it 9. Vandiver now in for Cowart, or in for Skaggs. Cowart will stay in the game.
I'd anticipate on a made free throw, or maybe even on a miss, that Van Buren's going to pressure at least 3/4 of the court.
Duncan misses. Rector with a rebound. They got a jump ball. Jump ball will go over to Bloomfield. We've got timeout on the floor with 17.8 seconds. We'll be right back.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Terry, these other games coming up, these teams are going to have to get together and really work to have a game better than this one. This has been a dandy. Two good teams, two well-coached teams. A lot of fun to watch.
I think the fundamentals that have been shown by both teams, there have been some ill-advised shots, just like you see in everywhere. But I think the fundamentals shown, especially like at the free throw line, and how they've approached the ball, has been just showing good fundamental, good coaching on both sides.
Hill's going to be fouled by Zane Betts. That's going to be his 5th. Well, they're showing 3 up there now.
No, that's 5.
Okay. That's the way I had it, but Lonnie Hutchison's the official scorekeeper. Betts going to leave this game with 13 points. He had a great game.
He didn't leave anything out there.
No.
That's below his scoring average, but he had the defensive responsibility of Seth Hill.
Yep.
Besides handling the ball, coming up the court with it, he had the defensive responsibility on Hill.
Drummond comes in for Betts. Hill to the line to shoot 2. Knocks the first one down. 16.1 seconds left. 23 points so far by the senior. Gets them both.
Possession. They don't need a 3 right now. If they have it open, wouldn't take it.
Well, they don't
They're
need
wasting too much time.
Yeah, way too much time. A 3 put up in the corner by Duncan will not go. Skaggs with the rebound will go to the line to shoot 2 with 5.3 seconds to go. She's not singing, but she's humming pretty loud right now.
Well, that's another big rebound by Skaggs. Yep. On the last possession for Van Buren, was Skaggs creates the jump ball by being behind, I believe, Rector and getting that rebound from behind him. That was a huge play. Van Buren gets that ball back, or if they call the foul on Skaggs, we got a completely different scenario.
Skaggs misses the first, 5.3 seconds. Bloomfield does not line anybody up on defense. They don't need to foul. Second one will not go. Parsons with the rebound, and we got a quick timeout with 4.2 seconds. We'll take it back to the station. We'll be right back.
The Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett, dedicated to providing the ultimate in patient satisfaction. Our full-service facility offers the latest in innovative care, including our state-of-the-art ER Extra emergency room. Comprehensive care includes the Kennett Orthopedic Center, where our physicians specialize in sports medicine, pediatrics, joint replacement, and arthroscopic surgery. Besides standard X-ray services, we also have an on-site open MRI. You don't have to go far to find comprehensive, caring medical services. Twin Rivers Regional Medical Center in Kennett. Compassionate care, excellent care.
Terry, 4.2 seconds. You got the ball at center court, down 4. Offensively, you got to score. Defensively, you don't need to foul.
Well, offensively, what Coach Weisskoff's looking for is like what the Harlem Globetrotters has. They have a 4-point shot circle out by the free throw line. That's what he's looking for out there. Try to create a 4-point play.
Yep. Hinton with the ball. He puts up a 3. Will not go. Put back by Rector. The horn goes off. Will not go. Bloomfield will advance to the championship of the consolation bracket with a 58-54 victory, a hard-fought victory over the Van Buren Bulldogs. Terry, this was a great game.
You know, Van Buren always comes into this tournament and plays well. The game started slow. It's the third day in a row for these teams to play. But then about the middle of the second quarter, it picked up, and at one time, Van Buren got up to where they were up by 5, I believe 4 or 5. But Bloomfield came back and immediately got the tie back and kept their composure when they got down. I thought Van Buren was in a really good position to win the game because they did have the advantage on the free throw line. But just a good game by both teams. They're well-coached teams. They left everything they had out on the floor.
Yes, they did.
I know we're using all the sports cliches we can, but it's true in this situation. I was impressed by both teams.
Well, we're going to take it back for the station. We'll be back for a quick wrap before our next game.
For over 70 years, Trammell & Son Realty has earned the trust of their clients. Trammell & Son agents have over 325 combined years of experience helping people buy and sell homes and properties throughout the Southeast Missouri area and are eager to help you as well. They know this area well and are ready to guide you from listing to closing. It's no wonder Trammell & Son consistently sells more area homes and properties than any other real estate company. Trust Trammell & Son Realty. You'll be glad you did.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com. And if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sandage.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
Seems like everyone is offering wireless.
And we'll show you how to use it.
The big chain stores only want to sell me a phone. But when I went to LeGrand's, was I surprised. Not only was the staff friendly, but they showed me how to use my phone and what it could do.
LeGrand's Communications has been family owned and operated for 20 years with great customer service. I guarantee it. Mama said so.
Contrary to popular opinion, none of us has a future. The future does not exist until you say it does, until you create it. Seize the opportunity. Make your future. Get started now at Three Rivers College.
We're back to give you a quick wrap of this first game of the consolation semifinals between Bloomfield and Van Buren. Scoring for Bloomfield went like this. Seth Hill led all scores with 24, 11 to Dylan Bader, 10 to Aaron Henson. He had a big game, Henson did. 7 to Skaggs, 5 to Andrew Vandiver, and 1 to Logan Cowart. 14 for 23 from the free throw line were Bloomfield Wildcats. For the Van Buren Bulldogs, 21 to Cody Rector. What a great game that young man had. 13 to Zane Betts, 10 to Dalton Hinton. I thought Hinton had a heck of a game.
Hinton was a really unexpected source of power for Van Buren in that game.
Well, he played big. 9 to Michael Duncan and 1 to Dusty Parsons, 17 for 27 from the free throw line. Tell you, Van Buren, you said it before we went to a break. Van Buren always comes in here and plays well, and their fans follow them well. And I'll tell you what, I hate to see them leave, but Bloomfield played hard today, and they deserve to be there too.
Yeah, Bloomfield deserved to win the game. They were, especially after they lose, they get out early. They maintain pretty much an 8-10 point lead.
Yeah.
Lead was 8 points at halftime. Van Buren starts playing better, but even then Bloomfield was maintaining the 7-point lead. And then Van Buren just turned it around. Bloomfield kept their composure and regrouped and ended up on the winning end.
Well, I'm Bill Hampton for my sidekick Terry McVeigh on the TriCaster doing the producing tonight. Rick DePriest, and on the camera, Brandon Horton. We want to say stay tuned for the next game coming up. That'll be between Hayti and Richland, and we'll have a new crew in. We'll be back a little bit later. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the day here at Bloomfield, or better yet, come on up to the game. We'll be back in just a few.